Hi guys! So for those of you who don't know, my mom's side of my family is Jewish and we celebrate Passover and Hanukkah and stuff like that. I don't think we are going to be celebrating Passover like as a family this year. So I wanted to try to make matzo ball soup on my own for my family tonight for dinner. And I'm also serving it with chicken thighs that are in Italian dressing and that are seasoned with Italian dressing, and Brussels sprouts. So I'm just gonna show the matzo ball soup part for this video because that's what I'm making from a recipe. The chicken and the Brussels sprouts, they're just the chicken in the oven and the Brussels sprouts in the microwave. It's one of those bags, and I put butter and seasoning on it. But yeah, so let's get started on the matzo ball soup. So I'm gonna be making the matzo ball mix first, since that needs to sit in the fridge for a half hour. So I've got a large bowl and I need to add eggs and 3 tablespoons of canola oil. Then I need to whisk it. Gonna take my whisk it all together. So now I'm gonna add in some matzo meal, and they didn't have any in the store, but what you can do, it's basically just ground up matzah. You can buy the matzah crackers, the big matzah crackers, put it in your blender, your food processor, and chop it up, and that's what I did. So 3/4 cup of the matzah meal, 1 teaspoon of salt. It's best to use kosher, but the kosher that I got today is big chunks, and I need it ground up, and it doesn't come with a grinder. So I just use regular salt, but if you're making a kosher meal, you're gonna wanna use kosher salt. Then we've got some baking powder, and that's 1/2 teaspoon. And I got some baking powder right here. So let's measure that out. Right there. And some pepper. And then we're gonna mix all that together. And then I've added in 3 tablespoons of water. And then you just mix it until it's smooth. So this is what it's gonna look like. I'm gonna pop a lid on this, put it in my fridge for 30 minutes, and we'll get started on the soup portion. So I need to mince up 2 cloves of garlic, which I already have minced garlic, so I don't need to do that step. And I'm going to dice up some celery and some carrots. So I need 3 stalks of celery. And now we're gonna dice up 3 carrots. And I forgot, I need to dice a yellow onion as well, a whole one. So in a large pot, I've taken 1 teaspoon of canola oil and I've put it on medium heat. And now we're gonna add the garlic. And I've put about 2 cloves in there. And we're gonna add the celery, the carrots, and the chopped onions. So we're going to cook that for about 5 minutes till the onions are like cooked and see-through looking. So now I'm going to add in 6 cups of chicken broth, 2 cups of water, chicken breast. Now I didn't have a whole breast. They didn't have any at my store, so I just got fillets. You basically need chicken breasts that come out to 3/4 of a pound. So this is just 3 fillets. They didn't have just one packages of just 1 chicken breast, so I just got pretty close to 3/4 of a pound. So, and just stick the whole thing in there because you're going to shred it after it's done cooking. Some cracked pepper and about 2 or 3 sprigs of dill. Pop on the lid and let it get to a boil. So now that it's at a boil, I'm going to turn down the heat to low and then let it simmer for half an hour. So now the chicken is done. I've taken it out and I'm just going to take a fork and shred it up and then add it back into the pot. So now I need to take the matzo mix and form little ping pong sized balls out of it, as many as I can get, and then drop them into the soup. So they're all finished, and now I'm gonna drop them in off camera because I have to drop them in quickly and return the lid so that the little rolling simmer doesn't go away and that these cook well. So I'm gonna drop these in and then cook them for 20 minutes without removing the lid. So now it's all done. Sprinkle a few more sprigs of dill. Mix it up, and it's time to eat. All right, so now I have it in the bowl. Smells delicious, and it's time to taste. So I'm actually gonna take a piece of the matzo ball first. Don't mind my dog growling. He sees something outside. All right, I'm trying to like flip it over so you can see the inside of this because it looks like it's cooked perfectly, but it won't flip. There we go. There we go. There's the inside of that matzo ball. That's it. Yes. I did it. Tastes just like the soup that I eat every Passover. It's seasoned perfectly. Yep, even the broth. Tastes delicious. This is an awesome recipe. And you don't need a lot of ingredients, which is great. A lot of the ingredients I already had at home. And yeah, great meal. So now I know that I can cook matzo ball soup for holidays, and maybe I'll cook it next year for the family. And if you're interested in making this, I will link the recipe in the description box down below, as well as write out all the ingredients for you so you know exactly what you need to get. But that is everything for today, and I hope all of you that celebrate have a really happy Passover, and all of you that celebrate Easter have a really happy Easter. That's everything for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. Bye.